sides nonstop on Frost. Can't wait to get into this game number 1. The countdown has begun. Guys, let's get into Soulkey versus Hack. Spawning down in the bottom right-hand corner. Suffered an 0-2 loss in his first game in Group A. Hoping to win it here to advance to the quarterfinals. Woongjin Star Soulkey! Down in the bottom left-hand corner. Normally we call him a build order 1 attack timing player. Does he have an amazing style up his sleeve today from StarTale? It is Hack! Yeah.
Now again, not a lot of people knew about Hack beforehand, and he showed a lot of versatility against MC. The ability to kind of counter the other aggressive player a lot of times. We saw him be able to be very adaptive. And that's the thing about Hack. He's able to read into a lot of builds and do the right actions throughout the series rather than just play each game independently like it's a ladder match.
Yeah. Hack kind of surprised me with his choice to go Barracks first in this position. He may very well be going for a Barracks delayed command center with a fast factory follow-up. This is a map where you really do kind of need to get that factory, no matter what. The Hellion control is just too important in this matchup.
So far, very standard play from Soulkey, though. He's gone for the 15 hatch, droning up directly behind this, going probably 2 drones. There it is, 2 drones afterwards. I love that he drone scouts, making sure he's not going to die to anything silly. He cross-map scouts, which is really important. That tells him that he's safe against a lot of 2-rax cheeses in the middle of the map.
I'm a little confused as to what Hack's doing. It looks like he's actually going Barracks Command Center, which we don't see that much. I mean, what do you make of that?
Yeah, normally Command Center first is a lot better these days. Barracks Command Center, I don't know, it just feels like your economy is all over the place. It tends to be a lot weaker, and I say a lot weaker because you don't have any pressure in the beginning stages. They see the Marine popping out so early, and then on top of that, you have to get 2 refineries to make sure that you can keep up with your, I guess, your factory production?
Yeah. I mean, this is almost certainly going to be the fast Blue Flame Hellion play. There's really no other way to go Barracks Command Center. We saw Hack do it against Jaedong. It's a great opening, but Soulkey does like 5 queen plays and does have great Ling versus Blue Flame control. With as open a map as this is, I would love to see Hack continuing to build those Hellions.
I'm very surprised that Hack only went 1 refinery. I mean, this is actually one of the first times I've seen this. Normally you open up 2 refineries to get your factory out as soon as possible because you said it yourself.
Yeah.
It's so important to get those Hellions out on the field, denying creep, doing damage, and just checking your opponent. But that doesn't happen at all here.
Well, looks like Hack is going to spot this Overlord, send it back. Second command center goes down, but I mean, what a weird way to go 3 command center, given what all the options would normally be.
I'm very surprised if Soulkey was able to get in and see the second geyser not taken. He would have been a lot more scared. There might have been Marine pushes that he would have been a little bit not too sure what was coming, but there could be very fast 3 command center builds before any refineries. I think Soulkey would have been playing a lot more, maybe put down a spine crawler, but also at the same time get a lot of drones.
Oh, there's the double extractor going down. Oh, excuse me. There's the single extractor going down. Soulkey has 4 queens up, 5th queen production, not getting started yet, but 4 queens is pretty necessary on this map. It's not just a big map where it's hard to spread creep. There's about 6 attack paths you have to be worrying about. You have 1 from the right, 1 from the left here. Obviously, this vulnerability from these back sides, and the drop opportunities are tremendous for Terran, especially with a Terran this closely positioned. So it looks like, whoa, Hack, okay, Hack went fast 3 command center. into Blue Flame. So this definitely screams mech to me.
Well, it can, right? He can switch over into double siege tank at the same time, which we have seen him do in his last series.
Yes.
But what I really like about this is it's so mind gaming, right? And this seems like a very inefficient attack. Blue Flame Hellions with 2 factories could have come out so much earlier. But when he does this delayed thing, normally Zerg sit back and say, oh, okay, he's just going to be going the standard play. I don't have to worry about Blue Flame Hellions because it would have hit a lot earlier already. And Hack is going to do a slightly inefficient Blue Flame Hellion, but get some command centers. And this dies to any roach pressure, but he says, I'm assuming it's not going to be roach pressure. I know Soulkey doesn't really like to go over to that area. He likes the Zergling Baneling standard play. And he's going to take advantage to hopefully get a lot of kills with these Blue Flame Hellions.
So Soulkey's starting to go, wait, what really are you doing? Not positive of what's up. Soulkey's adding on lots of Zerglings. Oh, and it looks like he will roast 2, and the Zerglings arrive in time to repel. It's going to be Marauders as the choice for Hack as he continues to add on these Hellions. Now, if you're Soulkey, you're going to be thinking, ha, I did it, only lost a few drones and managed to hold this off, but we're going to see more Hellions marching on in.
Oh, no!
Oh, Hack to Slowlings. Ouch.
Hack's probably not too happy that he saw the Roach Warren as well. I think Soulkey kind of is tipped off to this and says, this feels a little bit weird. It feels like some sort of timing is going to hit and everything doesn't feel right because Marines very early on in the game. What kind of build are you really doing, Hack? Because we haven't seen builds like this since Wings of Liberty.
Wow, you're right. It is going to be a transition back into that bio, but remember, 2 factories early for bio is kind of tough to figure out economically. There's the great spot from Soulkey. He sees Blue Flame Hellions running. His creep spread has already hit the far south side.
And he doesn't have any roaches in production just yet. Still Zerglings. He's going to try to just get a brilliant surround. He has the creep spread to do so.
This is not looking very good for Soulkey. It looks like the train of Hellions are marching their way in, but Zerglings hatch at the last second. Soulkey locks them out of the main. The drones are not quite lining up, and Soulkey,
my God! He lost no drones in that attack. That was incredible. All drones that he killed previously, the 3 before, was before this attack. That is something. I don't know how Zergs do that.
An uncanny play, and as you say, Andre, Hack has the tank follow-up, but is still producing Hellions. He knows that his opponent had a lot of Zerglings out, runs the risk of losing to those. He's seen the Roach Warren. He knows tanks are critical. In terms of anti-air, there's only 5 Marines. Soulkey's powering up to get that Spire and that pack of Mutaflock all up on the map.
Transitions yet again. This is a build very similar to what we saw him do against Pult, although a little bit more economic based on how he's reacted to Hack's play. But I like it so far. Soulkey is pretty far ahead. He has the slight lead in supply, and normally you won't have that as Zerg. All the roaches, I guess, do inflate it a little bit here.
Right half of the map getting gobbled up. Hack throws down a scan, sees macro hatch down. He didn't do any damage to Zerg, and Zerg was going for a macro-based play, so he really sets himself behind with this. Hack has got to be very careful about this backside swing in. 2 tanks are out. Production shows that mines have just now begun. Can be very helpful against that Muta transition, but
oh no!
Oopsie daisy.
Roaches misrallied. They're gonna lose their lives here. The stint is already finished. Thankfully for them, concussive shell is not. Hellion's gonna stint.
The unluckiest roaches in the world.
They get out. Okay. Still Soulkey, he is starting to switch over to Mutalisks. That's going to help out so much in just asserting a little bit of pressure. From here, Hack is just looking for a big 2-2 timing, although his 2-2 is very late. You can see it's 12 minutes, almost 13 minutes, and he's just now starting it. So he's looking for, that 16, 17 minute maxed out army.
Very nice push out timing here by Hack. His 1-1's done, and he also has the tanks to back it up. This is a very cute force. Yeah, well, it's not really a mobile force, and he's got to be super careful about the stim, because where is Medivacs right now? He's only got 2 on the field, and they're sprinting to catch up.
Well, we're going to find out. Zergling's trying to get a good surround. Baneling's going to surround.
Oh, my God! Soulkey with the perfect surround on the Zerglings. Banelings do what they do best and gobble up infantry. Immediately on the counter push, Soulkey makes that look so easy with how he just wraps right around with the good old Zergling hug and the Baneling kiss.
I'm really surprised that Hack went for that attack. I really don't agree with it. I mean, you've already seen Roaches. Roach Zergling Baneling normally owns the field in that period, this period 12 to 15 minutes. That's when they're strongest, when they're able to max out 200, 200, and you can't. So pushing there, I think a lot of times loses against a lot of builds.
Hack has got to get his act together fast. He has 5 mines on the field. Well, soon enough, he's going to have 1 mine on the field. Oh my God! The SCV connection, 15 go down, stuck against the supply depot wall. The Banelings are going to roll on in. Oh, more SCV falling. Hack with the meltdown.
Oh! But it's not going to be enough. Although Hack putting on pressure at the 4th base, so this is going to be a 3-base all-in. Will it work? He's into the production line, and this is normally the phase where Zerg is able to just ravage everything to the point where Hack will never be able to stabilize. Can he do it here? There's not a lot of Zerglings, not a lot of Roaches, not a lot of Mutas, but it keeps just streaming in more and more.
Marines not shooting the instant they pop out of the barracks. SCV's trying to join in. Hack might be able to hold this off, still counter-dropping, still counter-aggressing, trying to keep Hack locked in. Oh! 24 kills on that 1 mine. And Hack is slowly beginning to stabilize in the main.
Yes, he is. 2-2 has finished for Hack here, but you can see he can't really do anything with this push because, of course, he's been ravaged. Let's look at the, I'm scared to look at this, but let's look at the workers killed. 52 workers killed so far. Income tap showing 53 to 18. A beautiful victory here for Soulkey.
Once he takes the ground, he doesn't give it up easily. Soulkey leads the series 1-0. It doesn't matter if there's a blue flame Hellion attack en route. 5 queens to start the games off.